What's going on, guys? Corey from Yota Expedition. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the Elite Fog Lights from Diode Dynamics for the 5th Gen 4Runner. The Elite Series Fog Lights from Diode Dynamics are a high-performance OEM grade replacement. They are also road legal and SAE compliant. So you're going to have two options with these fog lights. They're available in cool white or yellow. The cool white is going to be coming in at 6,000K and the yellow is 3,000K. Either kit is going to be coming with all of the wiring needed to fully plug and play these into your Toyota 4Runner. Either of these options have an amber backlight feature, which is easily wired into your running light on the wiring for your headlights. And just to put these in comparison with your OEM fog lights, your OEM fog lights are going to be around 5,000 candela. The yellow fog lights from Diode are going to be about 9,800 candela, and the white is going to be around 12,000 candela. So these are going to be much more powerful than your OEM fog lights. So let's go ahead and show you how to remove those OEM fog lights. Then we'll go ahead and get both sets of these installed. We'll show you how they look, and then you can decide whether you like the white or the yellow. All right, so we're over here at the passenger wheel well. Now, obviously, our 4Runner has some modifications done to it with our bumper and stuff like that. So we have a little bit less things that we need to take off to get to the fog light. But what you're gonna have to do is remove some clips and bolts for your fender liner, pull that back, and then only on the passenger side, we had this cover that was covering up the fog light. You're gonna have to depress a couple clips and pull this off to be able to get access to the fog light. But once you get that cover off and you have access to the back side of the fog light, all you're gonna need is a Phillips head screwdriver. There's 2 screws holding the fog light in place and 1 plug. So once you have those 2 screws out, you can go ahead and pull the fog light out. The other 2 pegs on the other side, just kind of hook it in place. All right, so we got the OEM fog light out. Now looking at the Diode Dynamics one, we want to make sure that we are picking the right one to put on the right side. So when you match it up, you want to make sure that the lettering on the lens is going to be right side up. And when you look at the back side, your adjustment screw, the head to adjust it is going to be facing towards the ground. So now we're ready to go ahead and install the fog light from Diode Dynamics. We're going to put it in just like we took out the OEM one. These 2 on the inner side of the bumper, they're going to be tucking into 2 slots, and then we'll go ahead and reinstall the 2 screws. So we got the fog light installed, and now we're ready to go ahead and wire it, which is going to be super easy. So we have the harness here. This long wire is going to be for the backlighting feature on the fog light, which we're going to be running up and tapping into the wiring for our headlights. If you don't want to do the backlight feature, you can simply just unplug this and just use this part. One end is going to be plugging into your OEM plug, and then the other side is going to be plugging into the back of your new fog light. Also, when you go to turn your fog lights on for the first time, if you find that they are not working, unplug the plug that you put into your OEM plug, turn it 180 degrees and plug it back in, and then you should be good to go. Now when it comes to wiring in the backlighting for the fog light, what you're going to want to do is use the wire tap that's provided from Diode, and we're going to be tapping into the wire that runs your running lights for your headlights. So that's going to be a green wire on a green plug. Now with our aftermarket headlights we currently have installed, we don't really have access to that plug unless we remove the whole headlight again. So I just cut back some of the wire covering to expose those wires, and then I'm going to go ahead and use the wire tap so that we can get the running lights, or should I say the backlighting, working on the fog lights. So to use this wire tap, you're going to go ahead and lay the wire in the metal section there, and then you're going to fold this over and clamp it down. Use a pair of pliers to squeeze it tight, make sure it clips in place, and then you will be able to grab power from that wire and then plug it in your accessory. Once you got that clamped down around the wire, you're going to go ahead then and plug this end in like so. All right, we got the passenger side fog light finished up. We're gonna go ahead now and do the same exact steps over on the driver's side. All right guys, that's gonna wrap up this install video of the Elite Series fog lights from Diode Dynamics. If you have any questions about the install or about these fog lights, drop us a comment down below. If you wanna pick up a set of these for your 4Runner, you can click the link in the description or you can head over to yotaexpedition.com. Thanks for watching and we'll see you guys on the next one.